All right, I have just arrived at the theater to watch the brand new Pixar movie, Toy Story 5. And when this thing got announced, I was very cynical towards it. I had not even seen Toy Story 4 until about 2 nights ago. I'm just one of those people that I feel like Toy Story 1 through 3 was just the perfect trilogy, and Toy Story 3 capped it off in a perfect way. So I felt like there was no need to continue after that. Now, I will say that I actually like Toy Story 4, and I feel like I was being a little bit too much of a hater. And I understand that that was more of like an epilogue for Woody's story. But by the end of that movie, I kind of found myself wondering, like, where can we go from here? If Toy Story 3 is supposed to be like the end of Andy's story, and Toy Story 4 is supposed to be like a little epilogue with the end of Woody's story, Toy Story 5 has to find a way to justify itself to me, to be honest. So without any further ado, let's find out if it does. I'm gonna go in this theater and I'll let you know what I think on the way out.
2 hours later.
All right, I am out of the theater now, and I thought that Toy Story 5 was great. I think that this movie was better than Toy Story 4 personally. I just think that it felt more like a Toy Story movie. Honestly, one of my biggest positives is the look of this movie. I thought that the Toy Story 4 animation was a little too like glossy looking, and this movie looks more like a natural upgrade from Toy Story 3. It had a lot of emotional payoffs from previous Toy Story movies that I really appreciated, especially from Toy Story 2, with one moment in particular that got me to tear up. And I'm not gonna lie, that moment really does sneak up on you. It kind of comes out of nowhere. Also, I really like that Jessie is the main character of this movie. They did say that leading up to Toy Story 5, but they were definitely not lying. She is 100,000% the main character of Toy Story 5. And as someone who absolutely loves Toy Story 2, I got a lot of enjoyment out of that. Really, my only like mixed and negative thoughts on the movie have to do with the fact that the side character toys just really have nothing to do in this. I also think the script for the movie is kind of a mess. And also there's like some logic issues. I know it's a kid's movie, but there weren't that many in the previous Toy Story movies that like really stood out to me. So in this one, when like certain human characters make certain decisions or don't notice certain things, it's kind of distracting. Also, this has nothing to do with the movie, but the irony that some parents were on their phones for most of this movie in my showing of Toy Story 5. Don't you just love when life imitates art? Overall though, I would recommend seeing Toy Story 5 in theaters. And if you've seen it already, make sure to tell me what you think of the movie down in the comments, and make sure to follow for more movie content just like this.